And we are live. भाई लोग क्या हाल है? What's happening? Welcome to the hate watch of Manchester City, Man City versus Liverpool. Of course, I'm a Man United fan, and it's quite clear that I don't like any of these teams, but I dislike one team a lot more than the other team. And of course, the team is Liverpool. And if you're a United fan, you can't like Liverpool. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I'm just going through the team news right now. I think I think Liverpool's lineup is more or less the same, and I personally think what Arne Slot has done is he's trying to slowly integrate new players in his old team. So I think Ekitike was all. I mean, he always played like the player who has already settled, and others might need some time. So he started playing Florian Wirtz on the left hand side, and apart from that, it's almost the same team as the last season. You have Robertson on the left, you have Bradley on the right, you have Konate and Van Dijk in the middle. You have midfield three, or you can call them midfield two of McAllister and Gavin Bush. You have Salah on the right. You have Szoboszlai, and as I said up top, you have Ekitike. For City, again, almost the same lineup. You have O'Reilly, you have Guardiola, you have Diaz. Sorry, I'm sorry. You have Nunes. So this is going to be an interesting battle because I know that Florian Wirtz isn't hasn't been is not doing great so far, but I think he was good in that Real Madrid game in the Champions League. And there is a possibility that the Champions League games suit him right now. So it is going to be an interesting battle between him and Nunes. And yeah, apart from that, I think it's going to be another crucial battle is going to be Haaland with Van Dijk, because as we know that Erling Haaland is in a great form right now. And yeah, he's scoring like crazy. Already has 26 goals for his club and country so far. So yeah, it's going to be another interesting battle. You have Phil Foden, you have, of course, Bernardo Silva, who wound up Liverpool fans, I think, in 2020, the last time, no, not the last time, in the COVID season when Liverpool won the league, and he did not did not care about the guard of honor. And at the time, all the Liverpool fans were really butthurt. But yeah, and he's a fantastic player. He's the kind of player that any player would like to have. And it's quite funny that it's very difficult to put in, or it's difficult to think of as someone who is. I can't think of a player who is similar to Bernardo Silva, because he can play in the midfield. He at times he goes deep. He plays in just in front of the centre backs. He can play as a winger. He can play as an attacking midfielder. So I think Bernardo Silva, if there is one player from that City team that I would love to have, or I absolutely love that, then it has to be Bernardo Silva. I think he's a fantastic player. Rodri, I think Rodri is still not starting. He's still injured, and you have Gonzalez, Nico Gonzalez, you have Phil Foden. Up top, you have, of course, Erling Haaland, the man I call as White Walker. You have Sheki and Doku. And it's going to be an interesting game because, I mean, Pep Guardiola surprised everyone in that game against Arsenal. What he did in that game was he literally played the route one football. Uh, he had he played with 5-4-1 without the ball, and it was quite interesting as someone who kind of transformed how the game is played everywhere in the world, at least in Europe, the possession game, and he is regarded as the high priest of possession football, and he is trying to change now. He's trying to adjust, and that his transformation is quite interesting. So even though the game is at Etihad, it is going to be it's going to be interesting to see how Pep Guardiola sets up his team. And there is a good chance he'll do that again, that they will try to go direct. And as they always go for position, there is a possibility that he might not go for that. So yeah, they're starting up. As the table stand, as far as the table is concerned, now Arsenal is first right now, and the useless team that dropped 2 points yesterday against Sunderland. Uh, you have you have Chelsea on the second, City third, Sunderland fourth, Spurs fifth, and Liverpool sixth. And if Liverpool wins this game, they will be second with 21 points. Yeah, if it's a draw, Man City will be second with 20 points. Currently, as I said, it's Chelsea. In case of City's win, they will be just 4 points away from Arsenal in the second place. And the head-to-heads between Man City and Liverpool, it's quite interesting. In the last 11 games, Man City has beaten Liverpool only twice. Liverpool has 5 wins, and City haven't beaten Liverpool in the last 2 seasons, and that's quite something. And this game is it's very difficult game to predict right now because Guardiola is doing what he hasn't done in ages. He's playing the route one football at times, especially against Arsenal. City were quite comfortable, as I said earlier. They were quite comfortable sitting back, and they let Arsenal have all the position. So Guardiola is willing to chop and change. So again, that's quite an interesting transformation. And also, this is Guardiola's 1,000 game, and Liverpool have. If you have to talk about their form, Liverpool have come back after their bad run when they lost like 10 games. Of course, not 10 games, but how I wish. But they only lost 4 games on the bounce. And yeah, City comparatively are in much better form. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Arsenal are still first. If the team wins, City win, they will be four points away from Liverpool. Oh, sorry, the 4 points away from Arsenal. And in case of Liverpool win, they'll be 5 points away from Arsenal. Again, a touching distance from the first place. But still, it's fair to say that Arsenal look quite comfortable this season. They look quite comfortable. They have a very good squad. I know this is just 11th week, and what the competition between Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp, what they did was they basically made it impossible for other teams to drop points, even in their early weeks. So I use this example all the time. When Manchester United won the double in 2007-8, their first win wasn't the fourth game. It was, I think it was first game was Reading draw, second was Portsmouth. It was again a draw, and third was we lost against Manchester City. It was the last derby at City of Manchester Stadium. After that, they moved to Etihad the next season. I think they moved to Etihad the next season. Yeah, it was around 8-9. Same with treble season that we did not start with, and almost from say 2013-14 or 15-16 to till 2 seasons back till 23-24, it was impossible for teams to drop points in early weeks and to win the league. Uh, it's fair to say that is it fair to say that Pep made it impossible for others to drop points and then win the league? It's fair to say that, I think. Just give me a moment. Yeah, all right. Both teams are starting in huddle. The game will start now. Game is just about to start. And it's on. Liverpool have decided to go complete route one right now. Hey, Shubhranshu, man, what's happening? No, you have actually written hate watch, yeah? I mean, I'm a petty United fan who absolutely despises Liverpool. So yeah, of course, I've written hate watch in my in my actual bio, in that thumbnail, and Doko with the run. And is it free kick or throw? I'm sorry, corner or throw? I think it's a throw in. Nunes with the throw. This is why I love Bernardo Silva, that he drops deep. He is everywhere on the pitch. He is everywhere on the pitch. Always in every game. Every important game, Bernardo Silva is he is an integral part of Man City. And yeah, Shivram, you are right. We are petty Man United fans who despise the absolute fuck out of Liverpool, Arsenal, City, and which, yeah, of course we do. But I think I hate Liverpool more than the rest of the teams that you have mentioned. Okay, Liverpool are pressing high up the pitch. They're high, they're higher on the pitch. City are bit uh, they're a bit cautious. They're not taking any risk. I know it's just third minute into the game. City have lost position for the first time, at least in this move. Van Dijk, Havertz, Konate, well done. Free kick. This is Gravenberch with the foul. Again, Bernardo is talking deep. He's always everywhere on the pitch. Another free kick to Man City. And yeah, Shubhranshu, you're right. I did not expect Doku to become such an integral part of the lineup. To be honest, Doku became what we thought Grealish would be. I think so. I know what you're trying to say, but what I would say is I don't think Grealish was ever a winger. I always thought of him as a number 10, the player who can play as an who had free role when he was at Villa. But Doku is he can play as an out and out winger, a traditional winger who can just go behind people. Oh, Doku with the ball again inside the box. Wow. Oh, McAllister clears it. City are getting into the game now. Doku is Doku, Doku is quick with his feet. City with a throw in. Bernardo Silva, Bernardo again. Ruben Diaz. Yeah, as I said earlier, in the early part of the stream, I think it's going to be an interesting battle on the left hand side. Because Florian Wirtz, he's uh, oh, this was a good move by City actually. Doku with a good pass to Grealish. Oh, I'm sorry. Doku with good pass to Phil Foden. Foden could not control it, or was it a oh no, he could not control it. And yeah, this was a good move. Oh, City are getting into the game now. But yeah, the ball has gone back to the goalkeeper. Also, when was the last time you saw a team who got two top strikers in the same window? Yeah, that's a fair comment actually. But I think that a part of it is down to the unfortunate death of Diego Jota. But yeah, I mean, both of them are excellent. Oh my God, Salah is on the run. Salah is on the run. Oh my, fuck off. Oh, good one, good one. Yeah. So what I was saying is, I think one was down to Diego Jota's unfortunate death. But yeah, I think Ekatike is a fantastic player. I think what Slot is doing right now is trying to integrate. He's slowly trying to integrate his players into the team, as opposed to what he was doing at the start of the season when he made 3-4 changes. And when you make too many changes in the settled team, it becomes slightly tricky. But I think he has. I mean, of course, we are talking about a manager who has won the Premier League winning manager. So it's okay. Liverpool are starting from the back now. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rohan, the way Phil Foden has played, just I mean, yeah, it is quite interesting, right? It is quite it is strange because I think in 2023-24, in that season before Euros, Foden was just flying. And come on, come on! This has to be penalty. This has to be a penalty. Come on, come on! This is ridiculous. This has to be a penalty. Fuck off. There needs to be a VAR check. This was Sandra. Oh no, it could have been a dive. Oh, I think his. Oh, I don't think this will be a penalty. I don't think they will give this as a penalty. Yeah. And yeah, so about Phil Foden. So what happens with players like Phil Foden? I think this is just my opinion. The Phil Foden is more of a system player, to be very honest. When he plays, he's on the song, and that particular system that Guardiola employed, he was just unbeatable. He was just absolutely brilliant. But uh, when he went to the Euros, he could not make the same impact because again it's very difficult to deploy a system on the international level when the international manager they play with their team once every 3 months or so it's very difficult to deploy that. Apart from the fact that Southgate was more like a man manager more than a tactical manager, so I think it gets difficult to deploy that. And last season, City were absolute shambles. So that is one of the reasons. That was one more reason that he did not play well. Okay, Warchek is over. I hope this is a penalty. That's a penalty. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I also thought we were hate watching. So we should be rooting for both teams to play shit. Yeah, that is true. That is absolutely true. But as I said, I just hate Liverpool. I hate Liverpool more than City. So I am a bit biased when it comes to any Liverpool game. So yeah, okay. All the Liverpool players are losing it now. Come on, come on. So much fun. So much fun to watch them lose it. Oh, shut the fuck up. Scouse bastards. So yeah, just before the penalty, thoughts on long tours making a comeback. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love Route 1 football. And to be honest with you, Man City's football is enjoyable, or Barcelona's football under Pep was too too damn good to watch. But the problem was the imitation that everyone tried to copy Pep in a way, and that got a bit annoying, to be honest. Okay, let's watch the penalty first. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of all the people, of all the people, it's Erling fucking Haaland who missed it. Of all the people, fuck off. And yeah, I mean, I think Shivraj, you're right. I have no idea why that was a penalty. That was really, really soft penalty, in my opinion. This was a, oh my god. I personally feel, oh, bad. My FPL captain, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think my FPL captain is Haaland, but he is my FPL team. But yeah, fuck it. Fuck FPL, man. I hope both teams face it and Van Dijk scores an own goal and City wins somehow. I don't know. I think there will be some spice in the match now. It's very interesting to see Liverpool are going direct instead of just passing because that's what Arne Slot likes. Arne Slot likes doing. So, but no, they're going direct right now. Oh, I think he tripped. Doku tripped off his knees for sure. Mohamed his knees for sure, but this could have been a soft penalty. I don't know. I mean the penalty rules they change every season, so we are not really sure. We are not sure anymore. Yeah, back in the day there were literal blood and still no falls. Yeah, I mean it was of course it was a bit extreme back in the day, but yeah, I know what you're trying to say, sure. Oh my God. Virgil van Dijk just got down, just went down like a pack of cards. Fucking ponytail twat. Highland is better than Haaland. Oh my God. I'm speechless. I'm speechless about that comment. But in my opinion, I think Hoyland is better. He's a better player than what we give him credit for, or he is a better player than what we saw of him at United. I mean, United. I've always maintained that Manchester United is a graveyard of footballers. When almost every fucking good player they underperform, they underachieve at the club, and that could be down to the lack of structure at the club, because of the environment at the club. Because you have Di Maria, player like Di Maria, who after leaving United won. So he joined United at the back of his man of the match performance in the Champions League final of 2014. He was sensational against Atletico Madrid. And when he joined United, he just turned into utter garbage. He had issues with Van Gaal, and Van Gaal has always had issues with people, with fair players, who players without any discipline. So yeah, he had issues with that. And it's not to say that Di Maria did not have positional discipline here. Of course, he had that, but Van Gaal was a complete control freak on the pitch, and yeah, that did not work out. The only player who has worked out at United since Fergie left is probably Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, 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 oh my God! Good chance. Good chance. Again, Doku on the left hand side. Corners for City. Yeah, true. At Napoli, he looks a different and much improved player. So because he's playing with Kevin De Bruyne, and it's not just about Kevin De Bruyne. It's not okay. Let's see the corner first. Goal kick. And coming back to the point, it's not like uh, United did not have good players. United still have. We have Bruno Fernandes. The problem with Hoyland is he's not someone who holds the ball. He is good with running when he just a moment. Yeah, he's not someone who can hold the ball, and he likes just running behind defenders. And when he's playing in that role at Napoli, he's a good player. And when he was at Atlanta, again he was highly rated player. If you watch his, I thought he did a decent job in the Europa League last season, and maybe probably the lack of pace in the game, maybe that suited him at the time, because to be honest with you, United were absolute shit throughout the season. So that suited him. Okay, so Florian Wirtz with the run. No. Oh my God. This whole drama of referees taking so long to give a penalty is screwing the flow of the game, and so many penalties getting missed. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, of course, see, I'm not going to complain about VAR. See, we are not happy when we get what we want. And all of us wanted VAR because the referees were making too many mistakes. Uh, but yeah, I mean, again, Salah is running behind O'Reilly now. Faster ground burst. I mean, both these teams are not trying to take any risks right now. Oh, clear it. Bernardo clears it. And yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Rohan, that it takes a bite out of it because every time player scores a goal, he's actually waiting to see if the goal has been disallowed. I mean, that I mean that is slightly irritating, but at the same time, you would rather have VAR. Maybe you need to have a better implementation of it, but you would rather have VAR than not have VAR. Again, this is just my opinion. We don't want too much intervention in the game because there is no point in cribbing about refereeing decisions all the time. And but yeah, even though I completely agree with you, but yeah, it can get a bit irritating at times. And yeah, Shuranshu, I agree with you that one of the biggest failures post Ferguson was Sanchez. And what happened with Sanchez is you guys can tell me what you feel about it. When we signed Sanchez, I thought uh, if any Arsenal player at the time who was more suited to United, it was Ozil more than Sanchez. Uh, Ozil was more of an art. Sanchez was more of a force. And somehow it did not click at United. It did not click at United at all. I thought Ozil playing behind any of our strikers, or Ozil playing behind Lukaku at the time, it would have been absolutely fantastic there. Would have been really good. And and what happened? So just I mean, I have a habit of just going back in time and talk about old games. So the first time everyone took notice of Ozil was 2010 World Cup. In the sense you did not get to watch too many Bundesliga games back in 2010. So he was particularly special in that game against Argentina. He was very good in that entire World Cup. And at the time, he was linked to United, and a lot of United fans were getting excited about both Ozil and Benzema. And you know what happened then? When Real Madrid come for a player, I mean, more often than not, they are going to join Madrid. It is as simple as that. And same thing happened with Real Madrid. And if you recall, uh, in 2000, in David Moyes' season, that he wanted to sign Toni Kroos, and Toni Kroos almost signed for United from Bayern Munich. But then again, Real Madrid entered and they signed Toni Kroos for about 20 million back in the day. I think was it 20 million or 16 million, something on the lines. So yeah, they got him for a dirt cheap price. But that's the thing, right? Whenever Real Madrid come for you, when they come knocking, more often than not, players will sign for them. They will not sign for your club, be it United, Liverpool, be it any other, be it Milan or Juve. They'll go for Real Madrid. Ah, I think this was a throw in for City. Yeah, with some fuck it up. My Chelsea friend got rattled when I told him that goal was poor ball because I'm a manager. To be fair to him, I mean, I know we like the banter and we like to talk shit about opposition players. I personally, I absolutely love Cole Palmer. He reminds me of Wayne Rooney. I'm not comparing Wayne Rooney and Cole Palmer as a player, but you have the sense of, I mean, he is someone who totally enjoys playing football. He doesn't give a shit about the other bullshit. And yeah, when he has the ball, he's just joy to watch. He is joy to watch. So I absolutely love Cole Palmer. If I have to talk about uh, the rival players, I absolutely enjoy watching. I think Cole Palmer is on the top of the list. He's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, that's true, Ron. Ozil and Sami Khedira from 2010 World Cup for Germany were absolutely pivotal. And yeah, both of them signed for Real Madrid. Real Madrid got both of them. And I think Sami Khedira is one of those underrated players who I thought was always really good. And he did not get the credit he deserved. And I remember in 2010 World Cup, in 2014 World Cup, Khedira was absolutely brilliant. But he did not play the final. He got injured before the final. And Schweinsteiger in that final played the game of his life. He was absolutely brilliant. And Sami Khedira got injured and he was replaced by Kramer. And if you recall, Kramer had concussion in the fall. Okay, City with the attack. Doku. Oh, oh, Doku just turns and shoots from quite a ridiculous angle. I mean, it's very difficult to score from that angle. Had he scored this goal, that would have been one of the best goals of the season, no doubt. Oh, it's very difficult angle to score from, especially when you have a defender in front of, especially when you have a player in front of you. Yeah, it's corner. Again, Doku has the ball. Oh, this was a good run. Clear yellow. That's a yellow card. I think Wolves is getting into the game now. And it's fair to say that Cruz probably would have signed for United had Moyes stayed. The deal was almost done. Uh, I think, that's a fair comment. Even at the time, I used to feel that Cruz would have signed for United. But I remember Andy Mitton. I think Andy Mitton is the most reliable when it comes to any news related to United. And I remember Andy Mitchell mentioning that there were talks about, and maybe since he left United, since we could not sign him after Moyes left, there is a possibility that there were lots of leaks from Ed Woodward and his team. Oh, this is a good passing. Come on. So yeah, I mean, yeah, but then Moyes got sacked and LVG and crew did not want Cruz. Yeah, that's a fair comment to that's a fair. I mean, that is the story that we have read so many times. And yeah, I will not forget if I mean that's if that's true, we should not forget. Oh, guess who? Guess who? What a fantastic header! Who else but Erling Haaland? Absolutely brilliant goal. It was also great cross by the way, and very good header. Hey Ankesh man, I'm great. How are you? What's happening with you, man? Yeah, fucking Haaland. Fine goal actually. was a really good cross. Really, really good cross. Was there any deflection? All right. So it's Man City 1, Liverpool win. And the greatest defender in the history of the Premier League, or the greatest defender in the history of greatest defenders, is not able to maintain a clean sheet. Too bad. Too bad. Man City on the counter. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Again, another good move. Another good counter attack. Yeah, we do love laughing at Spurs, don't we? Oh, no. Shot blocked. Talking of Moyes, do you think it could have worked out and we preserve with him through 13, 14? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. And because there are so many accounts from all the players from that squad, be it Rooney or be it Rio Ferdinand, that the club was just too big for Rooney, too big for Moyes. And I have no idea what made Fergie think. I don't know what was Fergie thinking, giving Moyes that job, because no, Moyes was simply not suited for United. And if you recall, in about 48 games, David Moyes could not win away. While he was managing Everton, he could not win away at United, Liverpool, Chelsea, or Arsenal. So that was a huge sign that he wasn't a risk taker. He was a good man. He was a very good manager. He's still a good manager for a mid-table team, because see, Everton used to always, they finished in fifth, sixth, seventh position. So for a club like Everton, who did not spend too much at the time, uh, he was a perfect manager for Manchester United. That job was just too big for him. It was just too big for him. And what happened at the time was, of course, we did not know it at the time, that Sergio Aguero's goal completely fucked Alex Ferguson's plans of retiring in 2012. Had he not scored that goal, had we won the title in 2012, there was a chance of Guardiola joining United. Because if you recall, after leaving Barca, he went to the United States, and I remember Fergie went there and had a word with him, and a lot of people suggested at the time that this was related to Manchester United shop. But yeah, that things could have been different if that was not the case. Or things could have been different had we signed Mourinho, who had a point to prove after his failure at Real Madrid. It wasn't exactly a failure, but it was a humiliation, because Mourinho, Real Madrid has always been a club of big players. But for the first time, they had a manager with the same profile as almost all of them. Or he probably had a bigger profile than all of these players. And he was humiliated, especially in the final season, that he just could not handle Real Madrid politics. And he had a point to prove. And if you haven't read, if you like reading about football or reading football books, there is a fantastic book by Diego Torres. I think I have it. I have it here somewhere. I can't. Yeah, there is a book. I'll show it to you in the halftime. There is a brilliant book by Diego Torres about Mourinho and how he badly wanted that job, United job, and Ferguson did not give it to him. He gave it instead. He gave it to David Moyes. And what that happened was all because Ferguson retired. After Ferguson, David Gill retired. Both of them retired at the same time. And of course, we had cracks. And Fergie was someone who who could manage who could manage United or who could win things. More than manage, he won things even with those cracks. And had Mourinho got that job, there is a possibility that we would have finished at least second or third in 2013-14. There is a possibility of that happening. I mean, I'm completely expecting Mourinho collapse in 15-16, just like he had at Chelsea, but at least for a couple of seasons, he could have uh, uh, delayed that decline, that the decline that was so clear as long as Ferguson retired. But yeah, that's about that. I have a tendency to go and talk about of talking about an ancient history and especially about for Alex Ferguson years. So apologies for that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Moyes was Fergus chosen for me. Yeah, that's true. City, another attack. Is it fair to say that? All right. Rohan Mangesh, what are your thoughts on Arsenal fans claiming that the hard votes were kept closer to touchlines and no little goals? Oh my God, man. Arsenal fans and their conspiracy theories. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There's a good chance that they will win the league. So let's no, no, no. So yeah, we can always laugh at Arsenal fans, but yeah, again, there is a possibility that they will win the league and they might end up laughing at us because everybody has been laughing at us since quite some time now, for over a decade now. Salah with the ball, and Liverpool have a corner. But even but do you think it could have worked out given the footballing structure? See, that is true. I mean, that's a very good point. But in such situation, you would rather have someone who is steeped into football than someone like Moyes. There is a possibility that again Guardiola could have delayed it. You never know because we did not have a structure. I don't think Alex Ferguson was the only manager who was capable of driving that team forward. I don't think Guardiola could have done that for probably for a couple of seasons, 3 seasons. Oh my God. Fuck off. Ponytail twat. The player you wanted the least to score has scored. Fuck off. Oh, it's disallowed. I'm so sorry, it was because of lack of commentary. At times it's hard to make out of what's happening. So yeah, are you of the opinion of the decline post was in? Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. At the best that could be done was delayed. Yeah, that's true. And I still think if not for Ed Woodward, because he spent a lot of money in that time. So it's not like we did not have money to spend, but the investment was not wise at all. The investment was pretty rubbish. It was absolutely rubbish. Oh, sorry, I completely missed this attack. So fans might be finally getting relief from their banter era. Listen, that does a classic Arsenal bottle job again. Uh, you never know, but this season it's quite unlikely. I feel so. It's unlikely. Uh, Again, this is not a Pep season like Pep and Klopp. This could be a title race from the 90s or the noughties. And to be fair to them, Sunderland they have been playing really well. They defeated Chelsea away. So point at the Stadium of Light is not it's not a bad. It's really not a bad. There is a possibility that they will win it, and yeah, they deserve to if they do, of course. Question is when will we be relieved from our matter era? That's fair. I've been asking that question to myself since quite some time now. But yeah, there are good signs. All you can do is hope and believe. Oh my God, Salah is on the counter. Oh, City clear it, and City have a throw. Yeah, and when will we be relieved from our banter era? You never know, man. There is a see. We can't. We need at least 3 to 4 proper transfer windows and uh, prop good recruitment, not just signings for the sake of it, but we need really good recruitment. And unless until we do that, it's not going to change. Nothing will change unless we do that. Oh, City have the corner. Gonzalez with the shot. I don't think anything is going to change. Uh, See, what happens is a lot. I see a lot of overreaction, and to be honest with you, it's good to see United fans overreacting after a draw because that's a sign that people are hopeful again. But I think that's going to happen. There will be, we will be inconsistent. We are not the Manchester United of old. We are not Manchester United of Alex Ferguson's time. And what happens with United fans a lot of times time is, I think, okay, City have a corner, goal kick. What happens a lot of times is I think when we win 2 3 games on the balls, that rarely happens these days. When that happens, all of a sudden muscle memory of all the United fans kicks in, and we start believing that we should be playing like the United of the past. That's not going to happen. There will be draws. Uh, we finished 15th in the season, and we finished 15th for a reason because we were not good. We're not good. I don't think we should be finishing 15th. I think our team is much better than that, but the balance of the team is still not right. It's much better. We have a better structure, without a doubt. We have been pressing well, and I always think that when the team presses well, it is the sign that there is some structure in place because uh, Liverpool have the ball. You know what would I want? Certainly to do a 15, 16 LCFC and Granny Chaka at the center of it. Absolute cinema. Yes, already been touted as the best transfer of the window. I think 2015-16 season, I think it was one of a kind. So at the time, uh, it was a season before Guardiola's at City. At the time, Pochettino, it was second Pochettino season, so nobody expected Spurs to mount a title challenge, and they did. United were okay. We were average, so we finished fifth in that season. Yeah, Daniel Penny. Sorry, as I said, it was Guardiola. Mourinho had Mourinho's third season in the syndrome at Chelsea. So that was one of a kind. Because I mean, of course, we all of us love Ranieri and all of us love wanted Leicester City to win that league. They did a fantastic job, no doubt about it. But I think that that was one off. I don't think in the super club eras. Oh, this was a good one. Yeah. In the super club era, I don't see that happening. It's very hard to that's very hard to replicate. And we were lucky to see that once in a lifetime. Yeah, once in a lifetime. So 50 was a once in a lifetime. So we will not see the chances of me being able to watch a season like this is very, very low. The chances are very low. Again, City are the one. Oh, oh, this was a good run by Shirky. Also need to give managers time. Look at what a phenomenal job Arteta has done with the kind of squad. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. And if you recall, Arteta did not start his time really well. They It took him 3 seasons before. It took him 3 seasons to, uh, I think, in his fourth full season, that Arsenal finished second in the league. So he needed time, and Arsenal board give that time. It also helped that Arsenal as a club is it's a better run club than United's. It helps with that. And yeah, to be fair to him, Arteta has done a good job. Uh, all right. Now another corner. Van Dijk looks worried. He looks really scared right now. Always good to see. Always good to see. What the fuck? I think this is a second. This is the second time Nico Gonzalez tried to take the shot and he got it through via deflection, right? Yeah. So in the 48 minute, Nico Gonzalez scored his second. I think it was Van Dijk's deflection. This is absolutely amazing. You love to see this. It was Van Dijk's deflection. Absolutely brilliant. Good, good, good. Also, it is close to impossible. Yeah, the stars aligned for Leicester City that season, and that's not taking anything away from their performance. They were phenomenal. That is true. I mean, I hope Arne Slot at the end of this game comes onto the pitch and explains the tactical setup of Manchester City. And because this is exactly what he did at Old Trafford last season after beating us 3-0. I really hope he does that again. I mean that Schadenfreude is real. It is real. It is 2-0 to Manchester City. As as the thing stands, City are second in the table right now with 22 points, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you don't have, yeah, they are second in the table, 22 points. This is Liverpool's. If they lose this game, this would be their fifth loss in 6 games. Never trust a Balder's manager in the second season. Yeah, true. Good point. Will the as things stand, curves hit the other half of Manchester United? I hope not. See, it's not like I want Manchester City to win, but I just can't stand Liverpool. I just can't stand Liverpool. And of course, uh, I mean, you, of course, once you grow up, you realize what a fantastic, uh, what a great club this is with such a great history, and you respect them. Of course, I respect Liverpool as a club, but that doesn't mean I can't laugh at them. And yeah, I mean, everyone has been laughing at us since quite some time now. So yeah, it's good to give them back. I think you can see in the from their body language of Liverpool players. The game has fizzled out of their hand. Oh, Groundbush. I was fair to say Dominic Szoboszlai has not been that effective because he was everywhere in that game against Madrid, even against Villa. Today he is struggling. He is struggling. It's halftime. Score at halftime is Manchester City 2, Liverpool nil. Harvik is asking, what do you think is the biggest issue of Liverpool this season? Is it slot worst or anything else? See, what happens is, again, I think instead of instead of micro issues, I think we need to take a look at the bigger picture. See, Arne Slot last season when he won the league, nobody expected him to win that league. It was unexpected. I don't think any Liverpool fans were expecting them to win the league last season, especially when you have a new manager in place of Jurgen Klopp. I don't think anybody expected that. But what Slot did at the time was, I think he did not. He was smart enough to make not to make too many changes. If it is not broke, if it is not broken, don't fix it. And the only signing he made last season was Chiesa, and no one else. He did not sign anyone else. What he did, in my opinion, was he added an element of control to that team. So that doesn't mean, I mean, Liverpool used, it's not like Liverpool did not press, but I don't think they pressed as much as they did under Jurgen Klopp. So he did not change too much last season, and he got that formula right. Now, now he has 4 to 5 new players to his season. He has had 4 to 5 new players to his team, and last season's it was essentially Jurgen Klopp's team. Now, what he's trying to do is trying to take that team to the next level. He's trying to make that team his own, and there is a there is transition, there is squad rebuilding, and it's to be honest with you, it's not easy to rebuild squads. Uh, Even the managers like Mourinho or Antonio Conte, both of whom have won the Premier Leagues. They could not do it. I'm not saying Slot will not be able to do that, but there is a possibility that he tried to change too much too quickly, and things completely went off the cliff. And one signing I think they should have done, and that's the reason they tried signing again, is that they clearly lack defenders because Gomez is injured all the time. Van Dijk, uh, and to his credit, he has been one of the best defenders in the league for the past 4 to 5 years, but he's getting old. So you need new blood with him. And what he did, in my opinion, he just tried to change too much at the time. And there is a possibility that when that happens, when things are not going your way, you would rather have players who have been there and done that. When you have, and I think Van Dijk was very spiky about Wayne Rooney's comments, and Wayne Rooney said something about his leadership skills that there are no leaders on the pitch for Liverpool. But at the same time, if you recall that one was it a corner? I don't think it was a corner, but against Manchester United, Van Dijk tried clearing the ball and it hit Kirkes on his head. And at the time, Van Dijk was pissed off. So I'm not saying that can happen on the pitch. That can happen when the team is strong. But that's the point. That they were they did not have that much confidence. And I think it's a combination of lot of things. It is I don't think it is just one thing. It is a possibility of uh last season was as easy. I mean, it was an easy ride for Slot, and this season, and I mean, the shit is shit is getting real for him. So there is a possibility that he's struggling because of it, and yeah, he might get out of it. I mean, Liverpool finishing third or fourth in the league won't be the end of the world. It will not be the end of the world. It's important that if I were a Liverpool fan, God forbid, but if I was a Liverpool fan, I would have I would want my team to play well in the new formation. I mean, results will come. If not this season, they will come next season, and that is the reason I'm very relaxed about Manchester United's performance since last 5 to 6 games because we have been playing well. Uh, I mean, of course, it helps when you win. It helped when we won at Anfield, but at the same time, it was important that we won those games. Yesterday, I thought it was a decent performance, and maybe something like this is happening with Liverpool. Sorry for the long answer, but I hoped this is what you were looking for. You would much rather have Liverpool lose five. Absolutely. As I said, I'm a petty United fan. Oh, thanks, Hardik. I'm happy that you liked my explanation. I hope it makes sense to others. Guys, give me a break for a couple of minutes. I'll be back. Yes, I'm back. Okay, so on Star Sports Premier League Match Center, the referee's call of offside and no goal to Liverpool was checked and confirmed by VAR, with Robertson in an offside position and deemed to be making an obvious action directly in front of the goal. I mean, I think this could have been a legit goal, but again, as I said, referees guidelines and they change almost every season. Was he blocking? Was he blocking Donnarumma's vision? I'm not really sure. Did he block? Did he really block Donnarumma? Not that I'm complaining. Still, who cares? Who cares? Screw them. Who cares? Hardik is saying, Man United were lucky yesterday because Richarlison took off his shirt and I was thinking of something happening in the last minutes of the game. So it becomes a match to remember. But that's what's important, right? Uh, I mean, in three away games against Liverpool, Forest, and against Tottenham, we came back. Okay, against Liverpool, of course, the score was level and Maguire scored the winner. But against Forest and Tottenham, we came back when we were 2-1 down. That's a good sign. I'll take that right now. And considering we finished 15th last season, we should not be expecting too much. We really should not. I don't think 15 was a fair position in the sense because I think we have better players right now. We definitely have better players. We should not have finished 15. It is as simple as that. But yeah, it is going to take some time. We will not challenge for the league right away. It will take some time. And I'm fine with being patient, seeing that progress, small progress, gradual progress. I'm absolutely fine with that. What made you support Man United? I it's a very difficult question to answer. To be very honest, see. I remember watching United 2000 in 2001 to few games, but it wasn't the season when I started watching each and every game. 2002-3 was the season when I started religiously following United. And to be honest with you, I've never been much into gaming, so it wasn't like I used to play FIFA all the time. I I've played FIFA. I think last time I played FIFA was back in 2011. Before that, I played in 2006 or something. So I was never big on games in the sense. A lot of people tell me that we started playing FIFA on Manchester United or started playing FIFA with Arsenal or Liverpool, and we started supporting that team. It's very, it's. I think it's a very difficult question to answer. What made you support Man United? I liked how they played, and yeah, I mean, people talk about Manchester United's title winnings and trophies and ruthlessness, but United played an absolutely fantastic football, absolutely fantastic, breathtaking football. So maybe that is one of the reasons I started supporting United. Why not Arsenal? Why not Liverpool? Because Arsenal were playing really well at the time. I don't know. I really don't know. Can you can you really tell why you support a club? I have no idea. I'm somehow not able to answer that question that convincingly. I honestly would take finishing in the Europa League places after last season, and also if you can somehow pinch the FA Cup, yeah, 100%. Completely agree. Completely agree. I think we should be playing Europe next season, and not in some far more competition like Conference League, but yeah, in the Europa League. We need to. I mean, I've never been a fan of Europa League, but yeah, we beggars can't be choosers, right? Right now, we can't qualify for the Champions League, and I mean, never say never, but it's really hard for us to see uh, play in the Champions League next season. We are not good enough. Europa League is a must, and if we win the FA Cup, nothing like it. Nothing like it. Do you have one player who got you hooked to United and or football in general? Like for me, if not for Vaza, I don't think I would ever got in football. Or maybe uh, that's a fact. I think so. When I started watching football, see, my favorite player of all time is Roy Keane, and Roy Keane in 2002-3. Uh, I mean, a lot of people think of Roy Keane as defensive midfielder. He really wasn't a defensive midfielder. He he played that role after his injuries, but he started off as a box to box player. When United signed him from Forest, a lot of times Fergie played midfield three of Robson, Ince, and Roy Keane, and Roy Keane used to play in that advanced position. And this is how he scored a few goals in that 93-94 season. He used to make those forward runs. I think I used to like a lot of United players in the sense. My most favorite player has to be Roy King. I absolutely loved Ryan Giggs. I loved Scholes. I loved Beckham. I absolutely love Van Nistelrooy. But one player got hooked. I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. At the time, one player I absolutely loved watching was Zidane. Zidane was absolutely. It was like watching ballerina on the pitch. He was just so good to watch, so elegant. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love watching Zidane. Plus, say we by some miracle, we qualify for the UCL, we would not end up in the top eight, and we probably end up and would probably end up in the UEL places anyway. That's fair. We are not good enough, guys. I mean, uh, a lot of United fans need to somehow internalize it. We will not be good. We will not start. We will not be good. Be as good as say Liverpool or City right away. It's going to take some time. It is going to take some time. Yeah, the game is underway. Sabosly with the pass. Salah is going. Oh, Liverpool are playing with more intent. I know just 1 minute in. There is most certainly some intent in the game. Liverpool are showing some intent now. I wish I could watch Zidane become pillar. Oh my God. Yeah, but not as lucky as those who have watched Zidane in their prime. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, but I've seen Pirlo in his prime. Yeah, Pirlo at his best was absolutely brilliant. Pirlo for 2006 World Cup was fantastic. Oh, I think again, even I did not watch Beckham in his prime for United because I think his prime was during that 98 to 2001, 2002. But I watched Beckham for a season at United, and to be honest, to be fair to him, he was good for Madrid as well. Of course, he wasn't good f- as good for Madrid as he was at United, but he was decent at Madrid. A lot of people forget that for some reason. Oh, Liverpool are good. Oh, I kind of like Man City, but no, no, no. Never become a fan. My favorite player is Messi because I saw a big photo of him in the midfield. Yeah, fair. I think Messi was just Messi during 2000 from 2009 to 2014, 15. Messi was just unreal. He was unreal. Corner again, and this time a goal kick. For me, it was 2006 World Cup that burst up between Maza and Ronaldo in the quarterfinals. See, that's funny, right? A lot of people see. I started watching football mainly after 2002 World Cup, and in the 2002 World Cup, it was in Japan, Korea, and it was the marketing was impeccable by Pepsi and Adidas and Nike. So that was the time when I really got completely hooked to football. And yeah, 2006 World Cup. In my opinion, 2006 World Cup, and it could be because of nostalgia, and it was the World Cup when I watched each and every game. In my opinion, 2006 World Cup is the best World Cup I've watched. I mean, even the group matches were fantastic. From 2022 World Cup, I can barely remember a game when I had a great time watching it. Of course, you watch them anyway because it's a World Cup. But if I have to recommend a World Cup edition to a neutral, I definitely recommend 2006 World Cup or even 2014 World Cup for that matter. My father was lucky enough to watch Prime Matter. Oh my God. God, your dad. Oh my God. Oh, good one. Good one. Yeah, Liverpool are playing much better now. But yeah, Hardik, I mean, yeah, you're a very lucky man. Your father is a lucky man. Yeah, this was a clear ball. I think Liverpool are going direct now. Oh, oh, what a run by Liverpool. Amazing. 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 Oh, oh, free kick to Man City. It was one badly stalled. Yeah, man. Messi in 2012 was insane. And as a, I mean, the thing is, it's he did not win anything in that season. Barca lost to Madrid in the La Liga. Chelsea won the Champions League, but he was just on another planet. And I mean, this was the season he mainly played as a number nine. And 91 goal is just insane. This madness, absolute madness. Thoughts on Ronaldo interview with Piers Morgan? Our band seems to be growing delusional with age. Not a Yeah, it is not a pleasant sight. See, the thing with Ronaldo always likes attention, and I mean, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He wants more attention by going on to Piers Morgan. So, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to talk shit about Messi or to think that you are the best player in the world. See, to be fair to him, the player of the caliber of Ronaldo, he has to believe that he is the best in the world. And Ronaldo, on his days, he is a phenomenal player, one of the best of all time, no doubt about it. But yeah, he likes his attention. I don't know. I have no idea why he goes on Piers Morgan show interview and he crips about United. And I think that the thing is, earlier there were at least some people, at least a few, who thought, yeah, Ronaldo is being genuine. But now, again, we are just tired of his media games. And this is not the first time he's doing it. He did that. Uh, oh, he did that during 2008 season when he wanted to leave United for Real Madrid. And he was playing a lot of media games. And when Sepp Blatter said that all the players, Sepp Blatter was, just in case you don't, people, for those who do not know, Sepp Blatter was a president of FIFA and an extremely unpleasant man. And man with absolutely no charm. Oh, what a ball by Bernardo. Corner to City. And so what I'm trying to say is in 2008, 2007-8 season, in that summer, Ronaldo was clipping. He said that, yeah, uh, Sepp Blatter is right in saying that players are slaves of the club. And at the time, Ronaldo was earning over 100K and 100 over 100K in 2007-8. It was really good money, really good money. So Ronaldo always plays those media games. No, clear. So it is best to ignore it. Now is that mean girl in school who likes all the attention in the world and is bestowed. Yeah, fair. I mean, he has always been like that. It's just that since he was scoring 100 goals every season, nobody really complained. And he also shared a love-hate relationship with Madrid fans. Uh, oh, Guardiola with yellow. Sort of hurts me to say this, but Doku's trains are great too. Yeah, maybe a hot take, but feels like one of those. And I think me and Rohit were talking about it yesterday as well. I think Doku is a very, very good player. He's very direct. And I think on CBS, even Henri was raving about him. His ability to just change. Oh, Gapco has come on, and so has Kirkesh. Okay, let's watch this free kick. Sabazla on the free kick. Cleared by City. Is it fair to say that apart from a couple of chances, I think it's. I mean, City have been on top of this game of all of their games. Yeah, 57% in the first half and 63 in the second, or 37 in the second. Another good move. Oh, just. He almost scored an own goal. Yeah, I'm sorry. When I stay awake at night to watch the Manchester, don't say anything to me. Yeah, that's great. Oh, wow. I mean, your dad is really lucky, man, to watch United win the treble. United win the treble. That's quite something. Liverpool with the corner. Great. Oh, Gapka on the ball. Oh, Capco almost good. Almost good. Check. And it once again. Almost. So City are defending almost as 5-4-1. They have Gapco on the left. Oh, yeah. Offside. Yeah, man. Always. I mean, it still gives me goosebumps. I can watch that. So if you have guys, if you have not watched the Manchester United official history, I highly recommend that you watch it. It it must be on YouTube somewhere, but yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. The last 30 minutes of that, I think official history, it was published back in 2002. But yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. If you have not watched it, it's a must watch. Search it on YouTube. If I find a link, any online link, I'll share it with you guys. It's absolutely brilliant. Sorry. So, who is playing up top for Liverpool? Is it worst? Also recommended watch Alex. Oh, fantastic documentary. It's a great documentary. I will definitely let you know, Rohan. So there are a couple of things on our mind right now. I mean, couple of ideas that we have been working on. Just give us a few days, and we'll get back to you for sure. Is it Kevko playing? I think he's playing on the left hand side, but I think Gakpo is playing on the left hand side. I think it's either Vich or Saboslai. Oh my god, this is done and dusted. Game set Max Man City. Yeah, what a fantastic goal. Has to be, it's fair to say that Doku is the man of the match today. He's been sensational on the left hand side. And what a goal. What an absolutely brilliant goal. Fine player, fine player. No doubt. Yeah, really good goal. Really well taken goal. I mean, this was, again, just a direct move. Route 1 football. O'Reilly, or a long pass to O'Reilly. O'Reilly passes to Doku. Doku strikes. Really good goal. Yeah, no, goal of them started. Yeah, that was phenomenal strike. Fantastic. Yeah, Baldi is happy. Yeah, I think the game is done and dusted now. It's nothing was left for. Oh, we can fully expect City to control position now. They'll keep the position. There is a good chance of that doing. They're doing that. Oh, this is exactly what they're trying to do. Passing it short, keeping the ball. Oh my God, they lost the position just now. Salah, Wits. I honestly don't remember this, Shubhanshu. I remember that USA and England were in the same group. Well, who did he score against? Jermaine Jones? Again, another attack by City. I think City are just taking Mickey out of them now. Oh, you said 2014 World Cup. Oh no, no, I was thinking about 2010 World Cup. When England and USA were in the same group, scored against Portugal. I'll check that out. I don't recall that goal right now. I'll definitely check that out. I think game is done and dusted now. Liverpool have the possession. City are just maintaining maintaining their shape. They're playing with 5-4-1, and I think Gakpo is one player who always delivers. He always delivers. He's not great at best. He can give you 8 out of 10 performance, but he is consistent. And when Liverpool are under the hammer, he always performs. He delivers all the time. So yeah, I think he is one of those underrated players that, I mean, he's not flashy. I'm not sure if he should be starting each and every game for a top team, but he is a very good option to have to come off the bench. I think he's a very good player. Oh, throwing for Liverpool. I'm so sorry. So sorry, guys. I think City are just letting Liverpool have all the ball. Let them have the ball. Salah. Oh, Foden passes directly to Gambus. Toko again. Prime Hazard vibes. I won't go that far, but yeah, I think he's a good player. I mean, Eden Hazard was just too talented, man. The natural talent that Hazard had and the ease with which he used to play, I think he was something. I mean, he's one of those rival players I just could not hate. I absolutely love Eden Hazard. And what's important about Eden Hazard is, oh, City have the ball. They're in Liverpool box right now. Throw in. It would be so funny if City scored from a long throw. It would be really really funny. But yeah, I mean, Dogo is a good player, but Eden Hazard was something else, man. And he was such a big game player. You name a big game where Hazard played, be it against United, Arsenal, Spurs, City, and he always scored. He always scored. So yeah, I think comparison with Hazard is slightly unfair, but yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Doku is plays with that ease. He is a good player. I mean, Liverpool, I mean, City are doing what they did against Arsenal after going 1-0 up right now. Maintaining their shape. Oh, Liverpool have throwing. Oh, it's a corner. So sorry. Oh, corner to Liverpool. I missed it completely. And I was just going through the head-to-heads between Liverpool and Man City. In last 11 games, Liverpool have won 5 games. So this is going to be City's first win after 2 seasons. So both in 23-24 and 24-25, there were 2 draws and 2 wins for Liverpool. So yeah, it is in recent times. I think Liverpool could be the only club with better record than City. So that's that. Toko is going off. Toko is going off for what a goal! What a goal! What an absolute beauty! Absolute. Mm. Jones is on for Liverpool, and Marmoush is on for City. Jones is on for McAllister, and Marmoush for Toko. Another attack. Yeah, City win the ball. Haaland again. Oh, Van Dijk is Premier League's Jennifer Lopez. PL's JLo. Oh, Liverpool just can't. I'm not able to do anything. Anything. They're trying their best, but no, nothing is working for them. As things stand, Liverpool are eighth. Liverpool are eighth. And guess who is seventh? It's Manchester United. Liverpool are behind Manchester United right now. Though we have the same points. So there was some seems another corner. I think my stream froze for a minute, so I could not watch it properly. Okay. Sabuzlai takes a shot. Good save by it was a good save by Donnarumma. Oh, Salah's shot blocked. Offside. Yeah, Liverpool aren't winning the ball right now. They are winning back the position, but they're not able to create anything. Was this an offside? Another corner for Liverpool. They're just at it, but I think 3-0 score line. I think it's very difficult to recover from, especially when you're playing City in Manchester. I think it's a difficult scoreline to recover from. Really miss Peter Drury's commentary for such big games. Yeah, true, true. And I mean, to be fair to him, I always liked Martin Tyler as well. Of course, both have a different vibe, be it Martin Taylor and Peter Drury, but yeah, both great commentators. I think I don't know who is commentating right now because I've I've kept it on mute to avoid copyright strikes. But on Star Sports, a lot of times Martin Taylor is a commentator. So yeah, I enjoy that. If you have Sky, you will have Peter Drury. Oh, it's hard to score against the City side. Oh, just when I said it. Oh, Salah misses. Oh my God, this is not Liverpool's day at all. Not Liverpool's day at all. And that's the thing, right? I mean, when things are not going your way, you miss all the easy chances, and when things are going your way, you score the difficult ones. And we have an example of Doku for City, who scored a brilliant goal. He was lively throughout the game, and Salah missed a sitter right now. When things are not going your way, nothing goes your way. And we can, a lot of people, I mean, that basically, when your team is stuck, is that a corner? No. Good stop it, Arnold. Oh, wow. That was quite something. Oh. City are playing with so much confidence. They look so assured on the ball, and they look assured even when they don't have the ball. Offside again. Yeah, nothing is going their way. And this makes me think of a great story Sachin Tendulkar once told. I think it was on Vikram Satya's show. And he said at the time was during Sahara Cup of 290s, was it seven? Could have been seven. 96 or 97, yeah. So during that Sahara Cup, Sachin was the captain. And while he was talking to Saeed Anwar, who was Pakistan's batsman at the time, and what he said to Sachin at the time was, "Arey, baki sab theek hai, but I just cannot understand that Devashish Mohant is bowling." And if you have seen Devashish Mohant's bowling action, he had a weird bowling action. So all of us used to copy it, But it was also, I mean, if you are seeing the '99 World Cup, oh, oh, or Ali could have scored a second goal of on the bounce. It's 2 goals in 2 games. Oh, clear cut chances. Clear cut chances. Yeah, Anish, man, what's happening? Are you happy with the result? See, I'm happy that Liverpool is losing. I don't want City to win, but yeah, I mean, I've made I've made no secret of the fact that I hate Liverpool. So yeah, I'm happy with Liverpool. No, I'm happy. I'm not sure if happy. I'm happy that Liverpool is losing. I don't want City or Arsenal to win the league, but yeah, better them than Liverpool, man. Yeah, just like you know, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying Liverpool's struggles right now. I mean, international break couldn't have come at a better time for them. Salah makes a run. No, offside. So I was talking about, yeah, so earlier what I was talking about is that when things don't go your way, just nothing goes your way. And Sachin told the story about Saeed Anwar, that Saeed Anwar told him that, अरे यार वो देवाशीष मोहन की बॉलिंग तो मुझे समझती ही नहीं है. And and so he just could not. Uh, so Saeed Anwar used to get out in the first five overs because of the because he Devashish Mohan, they got him every time. And in one game, he survived his first spell and he gave straight catch to cover to Sachin Tendulkar, and Sachin Tendulkar just caught that ball and he was just laughing at him and saying, कि अरे यार कोई भी bowler पीछे रखता है या when things are not going your way, they just don't go your way. Oh, I absolutely don't mind. Oh, absolutely, no doubt, no doubt. One of these days, we need to have Abhishek for this watch along. Is it weird that being a I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say because what happens is, um, I, the Arsenal of Wenger era, the Vieiras and Henrys and the Pires and Gallas or Lawrence, that team was. I mean, that team had bunch of players I just could not stand. I just could not stand them. I could not stand them at all. I don't think it's weird. I don't want any of these teams to win. See, I don't. One thing, the team I don't hate is Chelsea. So there was a time when I quite liked Chelsea before Mourinho joined. They played some decent football in 2002-3 season, especially. They qualified for the Champions League before Roman Abramovich's era, and they defeated Liverpool in the final game of the season. So I don't mind if Chelsea wins it. To be very honest, I don't want Liverpool, Arsenal, or City to win it. But I don't mind City or even Spurs for that matter. City are just trying with Liverpool now. Was it not an offside? Oh, oh, O'Reilly's just desperate for goals now. Yeah, as the table stands, Arsenal with 26, City with 22 points. Liverpool are eighth, Chelsea third, Sunderland fourth. Sunderland fourth, who would have thought, huh? Saliba was one of the best. God, I mean, these players are nothing compared to the kind of players they had in the past, man. That Wenger's team. But yeah, I mean, it's see, uh, I, I can't think of a player, Arsenal player I hate that much because I quite like Saka. I like Odegaard. Both players are fantastic. Rice can be a bit whiny in the sense. See, I find Rice irritating mostly because of Arsenal fans more than Declan Rice. Because they are talking as if Rice is the second coming of Patrick Vieira or Thierry Henry. And uh, although I admire him as a player, whenever Arsenal are under the hammer, I don't think Rice does enough. I don't think he does that. So yeah, Saliba. Okay, Saliba is okay. I don't care much about him. And yeah, I mean, Rice is a good player, but he's not someone who can dictate the tempo of the game. Uh, he has a good engine. He makes he drives that team forward. But when Arsenal are under the hammer, I don't think Rice is as effective as Patrick Vieira. See, I don't want to compare him with Vieira because both are different players. But when the chips are down, this is when your all your important players they perform. So yeah, and Rice is 26, 27. He should be. Oh, oh, just things are just not going Liverpool's way right now. They're just not good. Yeah, eagerly waiting for Carragher to win. Music to my ears. Same here, man. Same. He's going to whine. He's going to talk. I mean, let's see what ridiculous excuse he comes up with this time. And he's glazed too much by the fans, right? Yeah, fair point. I mean, see, Arsenal has an amazing defense. I like Saka. Gyökeres, there is more to come because he has scored four or five goals so far. I personally think Eze is a really good player. He's a really good player. I don't think we are seeing much of him this season. I mean, of course, he's just signed for Arsenal. He might need some time, but I mean, 10 game. We are 10 games in already, so it says quite a lot when they're not doing anything spectacular, and they still might end up winning the league. So this is a strange season. I mean, last season Salah was flying for Liverpool. Gravenberch was amazing for Liverpool. You can't say that about any attacking player for Arsenal right now. Salah. Oh, counter attack by Man City. It's 3 minutes of added time. We are in the 91st minute. So with a yellow card. If you had all the money in the world, which player would you bring in United from anywhere? Uh see, I think we need a player of Carrick's profile. We need who can dictate the tempo of the game, who can slow the game down. See, this is exactly what happened last night, right? When Casemiro, uh, I mean, he was getting tired in the end, and we took him on. And in such situations, I remember if you have not seen that game in 2011, there is one FA Cup game between United and Arsenal, and we won it comfortably. And with midfield of Rafael, Fabio, John O'Shea, and Darren Gibson, we won that game. But Scholes came after 70 minutes or so, and he kept the ball. He just kept the control. He just controlled the game, and we need some player like him. So I don't know. The I don't have a player in mind. I think I really wanted Frankie De Jong a couple of years back, but I don't think he was ever going to leave Barca. Uh, Apart from that, any player who can dictate the tempo of the game, we need that. If I can have one player at United, I would have a player of that profile. Speaking about excuses, since it's raining, Liverpool can't say that the grass was not watered well. Remember that. Of course. Of course, Ron. We shall remember this. No, the game's over. The final score is Man City 3, Liverpool nil. Good game. Good performance by City. And let me get on to my Liverpool hate watch again. Liverpool have lost. Liverpool have lost 5 out of their last 6 games. Amazing. This is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, I am always nice to Rohit, man. Rohit is a very good friend of mine. Don't worry about that. And if I had all the money in the world, I would buy Bayern Munich and change their name to Manchester United. No, man. We are not going to buy Bayern Munich. Manchester United is Manchester United. We shall be back. This is something I've been saying since 2013, but yeah, one day we shall be back. Yeah, I think that's that. We have an international break now, and there are of course, there will be World Cup qualifiers. Uh, Let me check what teams are going to play. So England are going to play Serbia on Friday. You have Moldova, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, France, Ukraine. You have Luxembourg and Germany, Poland and Netherlands. Decent games, and I think this is the last international break before March. So yeah, so I have to wait for another 2 weeks. But what I will try to do, what we will try to do is we'll try to have a couple of more YouTube lives, or if more than one if possible. Because there is something I wanted to talk about, and of course I'll not talk about it now. But I think the international games, I think there are just too many games that players are getting injured all the time, and that has resulted in Rodri getting injured, or Rafael Varane retiring early. So I'll try to address that, and maybe in the next couple of days. So we'll definitely talk about that. Uh, by the way, Lampard is doing nice in the second division as a coach. Yeah, he is. He is doing nice right now. Which national team do you root for? I don't root for a particular national team. I support the national team with United players. So no, so there was a time when I used to root for England because they had a lot of Manchester United players because they had Beckham, they had Rio, they had Neville, Gary Neville, they had Wayne Rooney. So I used to like England, but when they did not have United players, I did not feel that much affinity for them. I wanted England to do well, probably into Euro 2020 as well because they had Rashford. But apart from that, I'm not. It's I don't root for a particular team. Um, so yeah, you have Pep Guardiola. This is Guardiola's 1000th game. Okay, guys. I think we will close at this. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Shivranshu. Thank you, Hardik. Thank you, Anish. Uh, Thank you so much, all. Thank you, Rohan. And I'll see you again very soon, sometime this week. We'll try to do a YouTube live tomorrow if Rohit and Abhishek, even if either one of them is available, we'll definitely do it. And yeah, I'll see you. Keep watching us, keep following us. If you watch a stream or any video on YouTube, please like it. It helps us with our reach. Please share it with those who like football as much as you do. And yeah, you'll have a new reel with quiz tomorrow. And yeah, as I said, I shall see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Good night and have a good week. Bye bye.